What's happening, folks? Bad Omens are back with a new single, third single they've released, assuming off of an upcoming album at some point, but they haven't announced anything yet, so we still don't know. They are going on tour in pretty much exactly 1 month from now, and the first show of the entire tour is in Dublin, Ireland, which is going to be very exciting because obviously that will be unveiling some new things, what their actual tour is going to look like, so I'll be able to keep you guys up to date for anyone who's going to be seeing them later in the tour, or for anyone who's not going to be seeing them at all and you just want to know what they're doing, what their stage presence is going to be like, what the stage itself is going to be like. And yeah, it's going to be a fun one. We're going to listen to this song. Like I said, it is called, I don't even know, have I said this yet? I don't know. Dying to Love, third single. Again, no album announcements. Spectre was an absolute spectacle, pardon the almost pun there. Impose was a good song on first listen, like there was nothing wrong with it, but obviously maybe a little bit of a letdown based on how massive of a deal Spectre was. But Impose is just such a vibey song. I hate saying vibe, but it's such a good way to describe that song. Really, really enjoyed that song. A lot of replay value. I've gone back to it quite a lot. This one has a video again, so the lads are going to be back in the video. Noah is the thumbnail. So that tells me off rip, without knowing anything about this song, that it's probably going to have a heavier moment in it. That's a hunch, okay? I feel like if they're going the full whack here and getting the lads in the video, there's got to be a heavy moment in it. That's my hunch, but we'll find out. We're also going to do a lyric deep dive at the end of this video, so stick around for that if you want to, you know, go through the lyrics with me and see what this song is potentially about. And yeah, Bad Omens, Dying to Love. Let's go. Deftones-esque guitars to start us off. Cool video. I've seen some clips of this on their Instagram. Vibey, big chords. We're on, could be 6 strings. Okay. Very Deftones, what the fuck? Instrumentally. He's got it, man. His voice is just... Ooh. Quite industrial again. I like how they've gone for a bit of a different approach with the heavier moments so far on this upcoming album or whatever the fuck it's going to be. It's different for them again. Just a big chorus song, man. I like it. What a handsome bastard. Fuck me. So long as well. Just a long human. Crazy. Told you it's gonna be heavy. We're still going somewhere here. We are still going somewhere. Those shoegazy Deftones style chords coming back in. Still going somewhere. When your voice is that good, it just doesn't matter that the song is predictable. It's actually not that predictable in saying that. This reminds me of a Northlane song. Those real staccato, stabby, genty tones. What's Northlane? I've been looking at that. It's from... what is it from? They've got The Door again. I have no idea what's going on visually, but... Is it carbonized? It's the same kind of vibe that Northlane have going on. Northlane were so ahead of their time, man. They really were. I mean, we're talking a few years ago. Like, Jesus, it's like less than 5 years ago. I've just listened to this song 2 more times on Spotify, and I am really enjoying this semi-new direction that Bad Omens are going down. I feel like they're one of these bands that's maybe had a bit of an identity crisis over the years, where they're really good and really talented and they have such a unique vocalist, but they fell into traps in the past with some of their older records, whether it be intentionally or not, where they did literally just create Bring Me the Horizon albums part 2. Now, don't get me wrong, some of those older albums are incredible. I've been doing a deep dive on Patreon, checking out some of those albums. They are incredible albums, really, really fun. Loads of fun riffs, loads of fun vocal moments, great breakdowns, riffs, etc., etc. Great melodies. But it does just sound like they tried, again, whether it was intentional or not, to be Bring Me the Horizon. Then they have their big breakout album, The Death of Peace of Mind, which sends them into this like new realm where all of a sudden they're like the kind of sought after band by horny women, for lack of a better expression there. But, and men, to be honest, I'm a freak for Noah. He's so fucking good, man. He's incredible. But obviously they found their kind of sound to a certain extent with that album. And now it feels like they're just kind of refining that sound, maybe getting a little bit darker with it in moments. They are just going like ultimately experimental with the likes of Impose, which grew on me massively. In the first listen, obviously following up after Spectre was always going to be hard to come back with like a song that was as amazing as this, or as Spectre. But that song is incredible. Like, I know it's not like the same kind of show all of your friends and reaction content moment song, but it's an incredible song. Great melody, obviously the kind of Chase and Status vibes. Very, very cool, very experimental. And it will be like a nice, I don't want to say filler track on an album, because if that's a filler on this upcoming album, again, assuming an upcoming album, this album's going to be incredible. Because if Impose is kind of one of those songs that, like, you know, you just chill and vibe to, we're in for an absolute heater. Because that song that we've just listened to, Dying to Love, is also incredible. I know I mentioned I do a bit of a lyric deep dive and that kind of thing. I've looked at it. Not much that's like really standing out. I think Impose and Spectre, especially Impose, had like a lot of on the nose lyrics about Noah's life and how he's dealing with fame. This one maybe has some like metaphorical ways of looking at it, but it does seem like it's kind of in that weird dark realm of kind of depression and Noah dealing with like personal things. But it could also maybe be tied into this overall theme that seems to be going on, obviously with the door floating. I'm not too in the world of the like cinematic storytelling that we have going on. Maybe someone in the comments can kind of fill me in if they know what's happening in the storyline in the videos. But like from an actual like lyrical standpoint and the musical standpoint and what Noah's actually singing about, this one doesn't have like too much depth. It just kind of suits the vibe of the song, which is great. Speaking of the vibe of this song, very Deftones-esque in moments. I kind of hate when I say Deftones-esque because it's just such an obvious thing to say when there's like, you know, clean guitar. I just spat on my screen and I've just recorded for 3 minutes. I might just have to leave that in. I'm so sorry if you've even seen that, but Christ, I actually caught it on the camera. I seen it, so you've definitely seen it. We're going to try and move past that. Yeah, it's not great, but look, we're all human. We do these things. I've just destroyed my screen here. It's not that bad. I'm exaggerating it, but it's terrible. I've fucking ruined my screen. I'm joking. Am I? I don't know. Let's start again. I've ruined this whole video. Psych, I'm not starting again. Okay, I actually just need to lock in for a moment here. That was disgusting and I'm sorry. Deftones vibes, but also a kind of like North Lane vibe as well with the staccato. I was really reminded of Carbonized by North Lane, and obviously Bad Omens were bringing in a bit more of an industrial feel and also like an EDM vibe to their music as well. So I nearly spat again. Jesus, keep it in your mouth, you freak. There's gonna be very few occasions where Bad Omens disappoint me with a song. Like realistically, when you have Noah as a vocalist, as the main man, doing the melodies, the hooks, the screams, you would have to be absolutely incompetent to make a shit song. Whatever about maybe it's not as good as Spectre sometimes, which is gonna be tough because Spectre was incredible. If you manage to make a shit song with Noah as a vocalist, you need to consider what you're doing as a band. I don't think this band is gonna make any bad music for the next couple of fucking months, years, just because of how talented Noah is. Yeah, there might be, again, some songs that aren't as good as their bigger hits, but like ultimately, I don't see myself ever really being disappointed because of how good they are from a vocal standpoint. The band's kind of like just playing their role at the moment, and Noah is just like, you know, you just take over here, Noah, because melody choices locked in, delivery and emotional impact locked in, lyricism to a certain extent I'm not paying it too much attention to. There's some weird lines in there which I don't fully understand, has like metaphorical meaning about the flowers in the mouth and the teeth or something like that. There's obviously meaning behind it, but it's a little bit like cryptic and I'm like, what? But guys, that is all from me. If I had to rate this song, it's above Spectre. It's not above Spectre. Spectre's the fucking go. Spectre's one of the best songs I've heard this year, if I'm being honest. Very Sleep Token-esque in that song. They've had a lot of different vibes. They had Chase and Status in the last song. They had Sleep Token-esque to a certain degree, just the way the song kind of flowed from start to finish. It's like a Sleep Token-esque song in Spectre. This one, a little bit Deftonesy, still very Bad Omens. I say all that and it sounds like they just don't have an identity at all, but they do have this dark, ominous, industrial, sexy vibe that they have going on here at the moment, which is very Bad Omens, especially again with Noah being so incredible. It's just very recognizable. But this song, Deftones-esque with North Lane, this album, if there is an album, whenever the fuck that's going to come out, if they're going to announce it, has a lot of variety. It's going to be very exciting. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'd rate this song maybe like an 8.5 or something. I don't know. I think Spectre's like a 9. I'd maybe put Impose. Impose is great as well. These are two very different songs. Impose is like an 8.5 for me as well. Very catchy, very vibey, great for driving. Night drives, incredible song to just have on. Great vocals, great melody choices. I love that drum and bass influence as well. And then this song is kind of different. I'll have to listen to it a few more times, but again, the vocal hooks and everything are incredible. So that's all for me. Leave a like in the video. I'm going to clean my screen. Spat everywhere like a freak. And yeah, like the video, please. Make sure you're subbed. Love yous. See you soon. Goodbye. In guitar, I just spat on my screen and I've just recorded for 3 minutes.